Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Tarot with Mercy, and we're going to do something a little bit different today. I've recently discovered Lenormand cards. I went to a class at my local magic shop, and we were talking about Lenormand cards, and so it's something I'm kind of new with. But if you aren't familiar with them, they're a lot more chatty than a tarot card, and a lot more down to earth than oracle cards. They deal in very practical matters. So I thought it might be fun to play with them today. It's just kind of like a getting to know you situation with the cards. Did you see what she just did? Winnie, you have a full bowl of water over next to your food. Will you please? That's my water glass. She doesn't care. She shares everything with me, I guess. Well, I don't eat her food. We'll just leave it at that. Anyhow, let me pause and get this dog a drink. Now she's better. She just wants it where my water is. It's got to be in the same place. So she's like, "Look, that's unacceptable, little princess." Okay. So anyway, back to the Lenormand. Like I said, they're a lot more chatty. So this is the La Nuit Lenormand, which I really think is beautiful. It does not have a kipper deck, which is kind of like an expansion pack to your Lenormand. So this is the Zero Marche's, Marchetti Lenormand, and this is also the kipper deck that goes with that. So these two are meant to go together. That's why I purchased them both, because I wanted to have, the consistency. So maybe we'll do these. I really love these. These are beautiful. Let's not be precious about what goes with what here, and just start reading. Okay. So there's a few different layouts you can do. So I think it would probably, in the interest of like getting some like real information, we're going to do the 3-card pyramids. So you get surrounding. So you have the center is the person that we're reading for, and then what's surrounding them. Is that what I want to do? I don't know. Maybe we'll just do past, present, future. That's more simple. We'll go from there. We can expand on any of these. What is recent past? We have the dog. Dogs are about loyalty, trusted friends, a familiar. Can be that you need to be your own best friend. This is here in the past. So recently, maybe he kind of looks like a lone wolf. Maybe you've been going it alone, like a lot of us have. And you need to just be your own best friend. What about the present? We have the fish. Fish, they're about abundance. They're, to catch a fish. It's about money and prosperity. Big catch, abundance. So presently, maybe you're working on your money. Maybe that's why you've been spending so much time alone, is you've just been focused on building your empire and building your abundance and getting your money. I think that a lot of people, probably because of money pressures, have had to just basically be on their own, just going from work to home, and really only interacting with the people that they see at work. If they even work in a place where they see people, maybe you're remote, and so you're just spending all of your time in your apartment trying to make the money to pay for the apartment. Okay, what's the future? What's the future? Well, that is way too many. What's the future? Whoa! Hey, I saw that. It's the luck card, the clover. Hold on, I gotta get it. Hold on, hold on. Yep, it's the clover. This is about good luck coming in. And luck is on your side. Why? Why? Let's go into this. Well, let's see. I don't want to necessarily do it that way. So, one of the things that you do with the Lenormand is that whatever you have a question about, you can say, all right, I just want to know about this card. And you can take these other two cards, put them back in, and then ask, why is luck on our side here? What is it that we're going to be lucky about? Where is luck coming into the equation? All right. Luck in the accruance of wealth, abundance, luck in that, creating more abundance. Luck in more social situations. Birds are about chatter, um, gossip, communication, networking. So perhaps this is about luck in networking, communications. This is a cautionary bit of information for regarding communication, because this can be quarrelsome energy. Do be that. It can be quarrelsome energy. It can also be a little if it's a romantic situation, it could be a little playtime, estually. But being right next to the communication card, I'm going to say that it's about being cautious in communication, like thinking before you speak and not getting heated over things. And let's see what the last card is. Mice. Mice are little sneak thieves. Something eating away at health or home, eating at you, chipping away, but it could also be baby steps. And I think in regards to this, it's saying, what's lucky is that you're going to have a bout of abundance come in. It's going to be through networking. You might have some difficult situations, but if you keep your cool and you take your steps slowly and a little at a time, you're going to see a good turnout. Let's see. I want to know more about these baby steps. So we'll put that one back in. Tell me more about the baby steps. Where to begin? Where to begin? Angels and Spirit Guides, thank you for your talking with us today. Where do we begin with the baby steps? Scythe. Well, first thing is cutting out stuff that doesn't serve you anymore. Cutting things out that are negative, that take from you, that suck out your energy. So you can kind of see how her heart is like going out towards the scythe and creating that little flare of light. It's almost like it's taking energy from her. And so you got to cut out things that are not serving you. I know a lot of people say that in the readings, cut out what doesn't serve you anymore. And so it's like, well, what is that? Well, whatever depletes you, whatever is like leaving you exhausted. If you, with dealing with a friend, leaves you feeling really exhausted afterwards, maybe limit your communication with that friend. If you're watching the news and it leaves you feeling sad or scared or angry, limit your exposure to that sort of thing. Same thing with social media. If looking at that makes you feel not great, limit that. Um, if you're, you're eating bad foods or drinking too much or smoking too much, any of those things, if they're making you feel like beat down and unwell, cut it out. All right. What's the next step? What's next? The key is inside of you. You have the answers. So it's going to be about listening to what speaks to your heart and doing that. It's opportunities will show up. You need to know when to recognize those opportunities. You hold those keys to and the solutions to your situation, and you'll know it when you see it, because the answer is in you. So when you cut out the noise, you make room to hear what your heart's trying to tell you and how it's trying to lead you, because those answers are within you. You'll know which opportunities are for you and which are not. Right? So what's the next step? Thank you. Whoa! I don't want to be on camera. Okay. Oh. So the star, it's about your hopes and dreams, aspirations, goals. Sorry. Identify your goals. Kind of goes back into the cues, like listening to your heart to know what it is that you really, really want. This is about knowing what you want, and knowing what you want is the first step to actually getting what you want, and manifesting. So these steps are cutting out what doesn't serve you, so that you can cut out the noise enough to hear the keys in your heart, the solutions that your inner self knows, and knowing what it is you want, getting very clear on knowing what it is you want so that you can manifest it. Because luck is on your side right now for making that happen. And I've heard a lot of astrologers say that in recent readings around this time. Today is August 15th, 2024. And we've got a whole bunch of planets in retrograde. It's been kind of a crazy month so far, and absolutely that has been true in my life. I don't know about you guys. And supposedly this week is going to be the craziest. Between the 14th and the 19th, we're supposed to see some raucous, crazy crazy times. I'm not going to say good times, but they might be good. Who knows? So yeah, it's inviting you to cut out the noise, listen to the key in your heart that will clue you in as it is to what it is you really, really want, so that you can manifest what it is you truly desire. This is good, practical, very good and practical advice for anybody at any time. If you're trying to make something happen in your life, you're tired of the status quo and you want things to change, it always helps to cut out the bullshit, get quiet, so that you can figure out what it is you really want. Because if you don't know what you want, you're not going to get it. You're just going to be spinning your wheels, right? So I think that's what this reading is telling us to do. So let's see. Let's take an oracle card. Archangel Metatron. To close out this reading, what's your advice, Archangel Metatron? What advice would you give to the parents, that's you, who resonate with this video? What advice would you give beyond what Lenormand already said? Avoid. Retreat, rest, and pause. So I think it's asking you for, he's saying, let's not skip over that moment of getting silent and getting centered so that we can hear the speakings of our heart. It's giving you it's maybe maybe because this weekend is astrologically supposed to be so wonky. Maybe it's kind of saying unplug from everything this weekend and just sit in your heart space and and ask yourself what it is that is most important to you. I think that might be good advice. I don't think I'm going anywhere this weekend, to be honest. I went out last weekend anyway, had a really great time. So yeah, that's the reading. I'll leave it there for now. Thank you for watching. If you like these readings, there'll be more, of course, and then you could like and subscribe to the channel. It costs you nothing, helps the channel to grow. And yeah, leave a comment if you have the time. I would really love to know how people are receiving these readings. What few people have watched them so far. We're a brand new channel. I'm a brand new channel. So yeah, uh, thank you for coming and stay blessed.